David Culton. When you love someone, David Culton.
On January 25th, 2017, a TV icon, Mary Tyler Moore, tossed her hat into the air one final time when she passed away at age 80 of diabetic complications. And several of her friends wrote to say how they wished they had seen her one more time so they could have told her how much they loved her. But it was too late. She was gone. When you love someone, you need to tell them. They need to hear you say it. Mr. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I believe that the greatest gift that one human being can give to another is the gift of love. And that love can be expressed in many ways, but it will never be finalized until you say those three magic words. I love you. I love you. In the past few years, this fact has become abundantly clear in my life. It has changed the way, with two incidents, of the way that I live my life now and forever. 3 years ago, my beautiful wife, Chris, at age 58, was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic cancer of the ovaries. Those words, "You have cancer," struck us like a lightning bolt. Because she wasn't sick. She was young and healthy. She had life to live. We thought that she had strained a muscle in her chest from the yoga exercises. But we were mistaken. Chris was a wonderful person. And I, of course, miss her very much. I immediately, when I heard this, quit my job. And I canceled all of my outside meetings so that I could get her the best of care. And so we could spend some quality time together. And we did. We went out to all of our favorite places. We came home, we dusted off the old photographic albums we hadn't seen in years. And we laughed at her changing hairdos and the crazy things that we did when we were young, like riding an elephant and being on the back of a camel. We even rented old Mary Tyler Moore reruns because Chris loved Mary Tyler Moore. In fact, I bought her that hat at that time. But when the chemotherapy kicked in, Chris became very, very ill, and I became her caregiver. I bathed her day and night. I fed her. I dressed her. And I held her when she cried when the times were tough. And I combed her hair as it came out by the handful. And even then she joked, "Dave, when I get over this thing, I'm going to fire you as my hairdresser. You take too much off the top." But the truth is, she didn't beat it. Chris died 3 months later, suddenly, of a pulmonary embolus, a blood clot caused by the cancer. And I can tell you that my heart was broken, filled with grief and guilt. Guilt, not because I'm a doctor and I couldn't save her, but because I spent so much time taking care of her, that I know that I neglected to tell her how much I loved her, how beautiful she was, even without her golden hair, and how much she meant to me. And I hope that she will forgive me. Because when you love someone, need to tell them. And they need to hear you say it. 1 year later, my brother Bob called me from Florida to say that his wife, Sally, had been diagnosed with metastatic cancer from the pancreas. And she had 3 months to live. And I thought to myself, why? Why is this happening? Is there some reason? Is there some lesson? And then Bob told me a story about how Sally, months before she was diagnosed, was wandering through a bookstore. And she picked up this book by Nancy Tillman. It's just a simple children's book. But the message in the title touched Sally's heart. It read, "Wherever you are, my love will find you." And it's filled with wonderful illustrations of where children can hide, weird places, like in a pond with a hippopotamus, on the back of a giraffe, in a tree with a monkey. But love still finds them. Sally bought 2 books for her girls. And from that time on, she never ended a conversation or a text or a letter without saying to them, "Know you are loved." When Sally died, her 2 girls were at bedside, Erica and Tracy. And she left them a lot of wonderful things, gifts like jewelry and such. But the girls told me that the greatest gift that their mother had ever given them was this book. Because they knew wherever they were, wherever she was, her love would find them. And I knew immediately that that was the lesson. Love is eternal. It never goes away. But you have to tell that person that you love them. I went home and I bought my 2 girls books. And since that time, I have never ended a conversation or a text or a letter without telling them, "I love you." You all have people that you love at home. Don't waste another minute. Go home and tell them. Because when you love someone, you need to tell them. And they need to hear you say, "I love you."